yet another turn. Let's watch. Okay, we have deployments. I got it out. Good. The only way he could have gotten it, got it is if he used an order priority and beat me there. Alright, hopefully this will work out okay. I'll go ahead and deploy all of that. And actually, I should also use the card. Make sure I deploy everything there. Cards, history, 1/4 of a card. Okay, I'm gonna have to live without a card. You get down here. And next turn, I'll try and first move in there. I'm just gonna sit here right now and hope he runs into me. Well, I don't know if that'll help. Alright, let's watch. Does he hit me? No, it doesn't look like it. Oh, he did. Okay, good. Well, maybe not. I'm not sure. Alright, now I've got to try to get a first move in here. And I don't have an order priority card, so that's just the way it is. Now, what'll happen here? If I get first move, then I might be good. What did he do last time? Deployed 15. Good, I thought so. If he does 15 again, then that means he would have how much? Analyze attack. He would have 38 plus 15, so 43, 53 guys. So if I get up to 41 guys there, and he hits me with 53, how much will 53 kill? 35. Let's check that. No. 33. 53 will not kill 33. 32. Yes. It will likely kill 32. So he'll kill 32. Meanwhile, if I have 41 guys there, how much will I kill? 41... let's see. I'll just put 41 in there. Attacker loses, looks like maybe 29. Probably 29 guys. So if he loses 29 and gets knocked down from how many that can attack? Oh geez, what is it? I'm losing track. He'll lose 29, I'll lose 32. So 32, if I'll be knocked down from 41 to 32, 41 to 9. I'll be down to 9, and he'll be down to 29 below this, so 9 plus the 15, he'll have 24 that can attack. If he adds 15 on top of that, then I can't stop him, from what I can see. So that's a real shame. I think the game might be over here. Oh well. I gave it my best shot and hoped he would screw up. He didn't really do it. So I'll just do this and see what happens. See if Frank hits me with everything or not. If he does hit me with everything, then I think it's pretty much over, and I'll surrender there. If he takes Dudinka, I think I'm definitely going to surrender, just because I won't be able to stop him at all from breaking in into West China. He'll have more income than me at that point, because I'll be down to 3, 9, 14. I'll be down to 14 income, and he'll still have the 15 income he's got right now. Oh well. We'll see. Alright, turn has advanced. Let's see if I can get a little lucky. It'll take more than a little luck. Yeah. Oh, I did get a first move in. Am I doomed anyway? Let's see, he can hit me with quite a bit more this time. If he takes me, I'm gonna surrender. Because it'll really be over. We'll see. I'll move that. I think I should have brought these guys over here too, honestly. Oh well. Alright, let's do that. Might as well try it. 15. He still won't take me. Knocks me down a ton, though. Will he take me this time? Probably. Dang, I wish my brother would shut up. Alright, 22. He's going to be able to hit me with 15, so 21. 36. 36. Is that enough to take it? Analyze attack. 22. I meant to put 22. Calculate. 36 is enough. So I'm just going to need to get super lucky again and again and again until these guys get there. That won't happen, but it's not that hard for Frank to make these moves. I'll just, until he takes me in Dudinka, I'll stay alive. It shouldn't be too long. These turns are relatively fast. And a turn has advanced. Did I get lucky? No, I didn't. Yeah, it's over. It's over. Alright, I'll just go ahead and lay this down and watch him kill me. Move these guys in. They're too late. They won't make it in time, so it doesn't matter if they go here or not. I have no opportunities to do anything. Let's commit and watch him kill me. Yeah. That's it. GG. I should have moved these guys here a little earlier. It probably wouldn't have made a difference, I'm not sure. But either way, what was I? Oh yeah, I was gonna say, there's the chat. Alright. Say GG, GG Frank. You really won it off of picks, honestly. Did a good job. Surrender. There we go. Alright. Now it's, yep, auto accept. So now I can review the game and let's make sure what his picks were. I'm pretty sure I already know, but yep, 1, 2 over here. 3, 4, 5, yep, he planned to trap this, obviously, although this is a little late trap, but it's still a trap. Sort of. He was planning on taking this relatively quickly and then using his stuff over here to do damage over here. Unfortunately for me, that happened to be the perfect way to counter my picks. I mean, there was, I don't think there was any way I could have ended up. No, there isn't. We both would have got our first 2 picks, no matter how you slice it. So he was guaranteed his first 2, I was guaranteed my first 2, and beyond that, he was guaranteed his 5th, of course, because, you know, I mean, that's the next in line, and then I was guaranteed my 5th. So nothing really doing there from picks. It's just the way things turned out. Unfortunately for me, I didn't place another pick over here. If I had placed one in Chad, I think I would have won the game. And I'm pretty sure I was considering that pretty heavily, actually. So I'm a little disappointed I didn't actually go through with it. But I was hoping that I would get one of these 2. It turns out he had them picked 1, 2, so that wasn't going to happen. But if I had picked Chad, I think I would have won this game rather easily. I didn't do that. I should have, though. I should have went 3, 4, 5. And then had a 6th, I guess, and either Ethiopia or Myanmar would probably be a better 6, because I wouldn't expect anyone to triple pick over here. But I honestly wasn't expecting him to not go 1, 2 over here, because it is extremely risky, because if I did pick Chad number 5, then he would have lost, guaranteedly, really. I mean, there's not much he could have done. I would have busted in here extremely fast. He wouldn't have even known I was here, because until it was too late. He would have gone here, sure, with a stack maybe, but I would have gone here as well, most likely taken it. I'd be using a 3, so it's only 4 out of 5 chance I would take it, but it's 80% likely 4 out of 5 I would, so it's most likely I would be threatening him in Brazil. He would have a stack here in all likelihood. That's probably what he did on the first turn. Let me see. Because he didn't know about this. He didn't know where it was. I'm not sure I understand why he did that. Oh, he was, okay, alright. I think he had already given, he knew that if I had this, the cause was lost. So he was just playing as if I didn't, and hoping that I didn't. Because if I did, it would already be over. Even if he moved a stack to Brazil, it would have helped him defend for a turn, maybe, but he wouldn't be able to get the whole bonus without me taking him, I don't think. So, yeah, he would have been in deep, deep trouble. And other than that, or I could have taken Southeast Asia as he took South America, and I'd still have a lead on him. Either way, though, it came down to me not getting one of these 2 picks, not having a pick over here, so he had the freedom to take whatever he wanted really fast, and he just needed to work his way over here. Oh, but I didn't, never mind, I didn't take Svalbard, so I actually wasn't in all that amazing a position. I would have taken Nigeria, but I wouldn't have had the 8 income from having Svalbard, so oh well. All of Scandinavia, that is. So that didn't happen. That was unfortunate. That might have actually been a little significant. So we went there, and then turn 3 I decided I'd go for this bonus because, yeah, I needed to get more income to combat the income lead I knew he had. And of course this isn't that hard to expect. I mean, Archangels, great way to threaten both of these. Of course he would go there, especially if he thought I had a 1-turn bonus and was trying to pressure him. And then he stuck 9 over there, and he took it before I could transfer in. That was most unfortunate. If that had happened, then I feel like I would have been in a much better position. I would have had the lead in terms of income, and I would have knocked the stack down. I did end up doing that anyway next turn because I predicted correctly, but even still, he saw me slide in here the turn before, or try to slide in here the turn before, so he obviously expected me to slide in here this turn. And I didn't, because it was a little too obvious, so that is most unfortunate that I did not take Moscow. If I had only attacked this with 2, then I think I would have taken it. Yeah, he would have had 11. Yeah, I would have taken it. I mean, he would have had 7. No, I would have had 11. That's what I mean to say. I would have attacked with 11 in Moscow if I had only hit this with 2. And then I would have taken it. That was most unfortunate. He did blunder there, though. He did make a move that, well, he was hoping I would go to Finland, and I didn't, so. 9. It's always risky when you make a prediction like what he did and what I did. I just came out on the right end of it. 9, he went back over there. Unfortunately, he got another first move in. See, I feel like he got first move 2 times that were very significant. If I had been able to destroy his stack over here again, then I would have, oh man, I can only imagine. I would have been great. I would have had, think about it, if I had got first move here, he would have been eliminated from here and I would have taken Ufa. Because these guys that were in here would have been still alive, and those 2 would take Ufa. So all he would have been left with is Dudinka the next turn, and I would have had tons of space. I wouldn't have needed to worry about him going to threaten Scandinavia for quite some time. And because of that, I could have tried something like focused in either Mongolia, Qinghai, because he was obviously trying to take... I probably would have done that, honestly. I probably would have tried to take West China, because I knew I had a big stack lead. And that space, I think, honestly, man, looking back on it, that move, if I had got it in, that first move plus this move right here, I think that would have won me the game. Very close to it anyway, because it would have helped me get Mongolia and Qinghai, and he wasn't in a... he never made a move to threaten this. He was putting everything against Scandinavia, and that's all he needed to do for this game. But if I took West China, which I think I could have done if I had my income freed up for another turn, or 2 turns possibly, because it would take him 1... yeah, he would have to take... if he took Vorkuta, he would have probably taken Vorkuta instead of Ufa. If he took Vorkuta, let's say, from Dudinka, then if he tried to take anything at all, then wow, he would have just... he would have been in so much trouble. He would have had Vorkuta, but I could stick my stack right here in Archangels, and he couldn't do a thing about it. If I had my stack here in Archangels, then he would have to go around it. That would have helped me so much, because he would have to take Vorkuta because of the danger of me placing stuff in Ufa and trying to take Dudinka. Well, no, not trying to take Dudinka, but the danger of me placing stuff in Ufa. If I tried to take Dudinka, he actually would kill me, I think, or do a lot of damage to my stuff. But it was too likely that I could move my stack from Moscow to Ufa. That's the reason. He could not take Ufa. I don't think he would let himself take Ufa, because I know I wouldn't in that position. Just the threat of this Moscow stack right here. I mean, that would kill you. That would risk elimination from Central Russia. And if he was eliminated from Central Russia, he would lose the game. Well, eliminated... if he was eliminated from Eurasia, let's say. And that would be his last spot in that case. Man. Things could have turned out a lot different if I just got first move that time. But I didn't. Yeah, I think I would have definitely won the game in that case, because I would have stuck my stack in Arkhangelsk, and he would have moved around here. That's the most dangerous move he could make against me, is the move to Ufa right there. Placing more in Vorkuta and moving to Ufa. That would be the most dangerous thing he could do with my stack in Arkhangelsk. And it would put him 1 turn closer to taking Scandinavia, but by then I would be able to use my income to take even more of West China, and with 2 turns of income, 2 turns of 11 income, 22 plus that 2 right there, that would have been enough to guarantee me West China, I think. Let's see, 2 over here. Let's say I took this with 7, lost 3, so I'd have 4 left. So 3 that could hit here. Then if I had 4 that attacked like Tibet maybe, then I'd have, what is that? If I attacked Tibet with 4, then I had 2 left, let's say. So I only had 1 that could attack. I could place 4 here, and then 2 here, so 6. And then what else would I need to place in Inner Mongolia? 1? Yeah, I just need to place 1. So let's say I would only need to place 7 guys to take Inner Mongolia, Tibet, and Qinghai. And if I placed the next 4 guys, that would guarantee me West China, no matter what happened. In fact, I don't even think I need all 4 of them. I could use 2 guys in Inner Mongolia, but and the rest, I could use like 2 or 1 taking Tibet, or something like that. And then, yeah, I'd need both of them, I think, to guarantee it. And then I could take West China, and Shanxi and Heilongjiang, get the whole bonus, and be able to use the leftovers on East China or going into Tomsk and trying to eliminate him over there. But it didn't happen. This is all a fictional thought in my head. I didn't realize how significant that turn was. And then I made a move. I expected him to do something different, and here's the reason. I saw that he had seen me make a few different moves. The first time I made a move to from Murmansk to Moscow, trying to get in there really quick, and he got in the first move and beat me to Moscow. Then the next turn, I tried to make a first... Well, I didn't make a first move, I just sat, and he ran into me. And then the third turn, I tried to make a first move attack into Moscow to crush his stack. Now, I was hoping he would try and take... Because I had both defended by sitting and defended by moving, I honestly... And he had a much smaller stack than me, and I could try and crush his stack if I wanted. I expected him to make a much different move than he ended up making. I expected him to do something like this move right here would have been incredibly stupid if I had decided to place everything in Moscow and hit Archangelsk, which I could have done. In fact, that would have been a great move on my part if I did that and tried to hit him first move. Now, he's making a very risky decision that I don't quite understand. Why he thinks that I would try and... Last turn, I tried to crush his stack, even though he was threatening Finland. I tried to crush his stack and he got out through this way. He'd seen me do all three different moves that I could do here. He'd seen, well, all three different moves to crush the stack. He saw me do the move quick transfer to defend a weak spot, which the other time was Moscow. And then he saw me do a just sit and hope he runs into you move. And then the next turn after that, I tried a crush his stack with everything I've got move. So I expected him to plan around all three and instead run to Ufa. That would be the only safe course of action. And no matter what I did in that situation, he would be safe in Ufa. He would keep his stack alive, and that was really the biggest thing he needed to worry about in this game, because he had a reinforcement lead, and there's nothing I could do about that except eliminate him or try and expand, but I couldn't do that because he'd break Scandinavia if I did. So the only thing he needed to do was stay alive over here. So I didn't expect him to make a risky decision like either sitting here, moving over here, or moving over here. I expected him to try to run back to Ufa where his stack could not be crushed unless I did something very unorthodox, which I did. But he didn't think of that, apparently. Or he didn't think it was likely enough. So instead, he moved to Moscow behind an order delay card, obviously expecting me to transfer to Murmansk, because there's no other situation where that would be a good move. If I did anything else, if I hit him from Archangelsk, or if I sat in Moscow, that would be a horrible move, because he would kill his stack either way. Now, he did make the right decision, because fortunately for him, I decided to do something very strange and hit Ufa. I can only imagine what that looked like to him. And there was also another reason behind this move to Ufa. I figured, well, I could try and take Central Russia if I had to. And I did. That's what this guy was for. So, the next turn, I tried something, and I shouldn't have got away with this. I was extremely lucky to. I took Dudinka. That was right. That was supposed to happen, but this right here, those two should not have happened. I hit him with 2 in Archangelsk. He lost 2 guys, and then I hit him with 2 again and took him in Archangelsk. And then I ended up taking the bonus because everything else was easy stuff. I don't really like my decisions here to hit Moscow with a ton, especially because if he was going to defend anything with a bunch, it would be Moscow. And he would defend it with enough to where I couldn't take it with these stacks, if he was going to defend it at all. So I don't really like what I did there. I think I should have just hit it with 2 or 3 or 5 maybe at the most, but not what I did. I don't really agree with my decision making there, because it was rather obvious if he was going to defend Moscow, he would defend it with enough to where I couldn't take it with what I hit him with, and those guys would basically just be sacrificed. Or well, I don't think he could use an order delay because he already did. That's probably, oh yeah, I did use an order delay. That's why I felt comfortable doing that. Either way, I don't know if I agree with that. I think Archangelsk would have been the better thing to hit. Of course, this is also looking in retrospect, but Archangelsk was the, Moscow, there was no reason to hit with that much because he would defend it with enough, I think, if he was going to defend it at all. But Archangelsk, if he was going to defend, he wouldn't defend it with very much. I don't think. He could, but the thing is, he already had a stack in Moscow, so it was a lot easier to defend Moscow with stuff than Archangelsk. He would have to place his own income over there. He still placed everything at Moscow, so it didn't matter. The point is I got lucky and took it. Shouldn't have. And then I took all of Central Russia, of course, and tried in vain to defend West Russia. He didn't screw up. He actually did a very good job hitting it. Yay. And then I blockaded in Ufa and tried to hold Svalbard at the same time. I didn't do a good job of it because I only placed the minimum there to hold it. And then I liked this move. I think I did a good job with this, going to Murmansk like that, because it really gave me a lot of space here. It gave me a whole ton of space to take West China. It was just unfortunate. You know the rest of the story. He just moved on towards me with these stacks, built them up as much as he could, and I tried to take West China. I did, but it didn't matter in the end because of these two monsters climbing over the horizon. So he just marched him up to me, slammed him against this guy over and over again and killed him. Beat him to death. And he died. Now, I could have survived a bit better if I had moved these two in here, across here, because I had enough time to do that, because it took him so many hits to kill me. Like, they would have been 2 turns behind this guy right here. He got in there, and then, well, he got in here on this turn right here. These guys would have gotten in here on turn 18. I guess it wouldn't have made much of a difference. No. The game would have still ended. Oh well. GG, Frank. It was fun playing you. And you did a good job playing. Counter-picked me. Well, not counter-picked me, but what's the term for it? You took my picks. You took my picks, man. You stole my picks right here. You stole them. And yeah, that's really why I lost. There were a few opportunities I had to potentially eliminate him over here, but really he should have won off of picks. He had a major advantage from having he had a major advantage with a safe 2 safe bonuses over here. So anyway, I'll move on to the losers bracket and see if I can do anything in my next game on the Strategic 1v1 tournament, or in the Strategic 1v1 tournament. See you later.